Dude, how do you start a podcast? Every time I've ever tried to, it just feels uncomfortable.
Like this. Welcome to the Baer Show. I'm Stephen Baer. Welcome Spencer Domolky and Nick Higdon, former roommates.
Oh, yeah.
I used to live with you too for a week.
Yeah, we had a week during the mold era.
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, you brought it up.
I just said we used to live together. You don't have to say why. I feel like we should restart.
Yeah,
We're warm now.
Yeah.
No,
Can
no.
we actually take it from the top?
I mean, we could just get rid of all this.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Welcome to the Baer Show. I'm your host, Stephen Baer, and we are joined by Spencer Domolky of the DMV. Awesome. And we also have Nick Higdon of the greater Louisville area. We're throwing cards, dude. This is like that movie Slevin. How are you guys?
I'm great, man. I'm really psyched that we finally all got in a room to do this.
This is beautiful. Yeah, we just came back from a wonderful mic. How did you enjoy yourself?
I had a great old time. It was probably the most chaotic mic I've been to in a while.
The Great Commonwealth Sanctuary.
Yeah, great open mic.
Northern Kentucky's only comedy club that we know of.
Great club, great open mic.
Great owners.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I do always think it's funny like that they say Northern Kentucky's only comedy club because it's a great point, but they should just say Northern Kentucky's best because guess what? It's the only one.
Good club. You guys had fun sets. Was there anything you guys wanted to work on tonight that you didn't get to?
I have a joke about like my dad and then my grandpa. So like my dad's kind of a dork. Like he seems like a tough guy, and he is. Like I've only ever seen him cry 3 times, but one of those times was at the end of Lord of the Rings.
Which one?
Fellowship.
Oh yeah.
I walked in.
For
And, I mean, it's great. Yeah, Gandalf died. I mean, it's
Whoa!
oh, sorry.
30-year-old movie.
Believe that. But I walked in. I saw a tear going down his face, and he like tried to like hide it real quick. I was like, "Dude, are you crying?" He's like, "The friendship." It got to him. It got to him. Yeah, the fellowship. So,
Man, my dad cried at Spider-Man 3.
Your dad cried when
Whoa.
Obama got elected, right?
No, I actually do remember him saying, like, well, it is a big historical day. Okay, you know, I didn't think that was going to happen, but
yeah, the day America died, the day that somebody did something
I
about
was
it.
about to say, yeah.
yeah, we got a few visits from the FBI growing up, but you know, that's light work.
Can we talk about that? Or
Yeah, sure.
Can we? Yeah. Or are they going to come
Yeah.
here?
No, my dad, he's just a active political activist.
Yeah.
He's an active
Wow.
activist. Yeah.
Living it out.
At one point, he brought one of my siblings to Janesville, Wisconsin, where then Speaker of the House Paul Ryan lived, and he had my little brother drop off a package to Paul Ryan's front door and then like run away.
Oh my God.
and then like a few days later the feds came, and I still have no idea what was in the box.
What?
But I assume it was like some sort of like diorama featuring pictures of
Oh my God.
Wow.
Why did he send your brother to it? Why did
well
send
he
him?
was like with my brother, but like he was like, I just have like this kid drop it off. It'll look like a kid doing like a ding dong ditch.
Speaking of speakers of the house, did you know this? I as you mentioned, I grew up in the greater Washington D.C. area, and one time for extra credit for a school project, I had to go to the National Basilica, which is like just a really big old Catholic church. Which what I thought it was that stuff that keeps food dry, keeps beef jerky dry, but that's not what was silica, not basilica. I went in there to do like the extra credit was just like sign up for the tour or whatever, and I was about to go on the tour, and church service was letting out, and who do I see but Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
and let me tell you what, I up close and in person, and this was 10, 15 years ago, he was gross. He was so crazy looking.
He's still alive.
Like
crazy.
when you see a person from TV in real life, like their head is so fucking big and like their skin, like he's named after a lizard, but goddamn it, he looks like one.
Yeah.
And
he probably is.
Dude, also
wait, so
hot
check
wife.
this out. Wait, so I saw Newt Gingrich, and he goes into the bathroom, Sorry, he does have a hot wife. Sorry,
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I didn't see her.
He is like a notorious womanizer, cheater, which is crazy for the ugliest man.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
you know
world.
what he did? He had a wife or girlfriend that was like dying of cancer in the hospital, I think. And he was like, I think we should see other people.
Oh, fuck it. I think John McCain did that too.
He fucked Newt Gingrich?
Yeah, he fucked Newt Gingrich too.
That's hot, dude.
I saw him going to the bathroom. I was like, I could pee. And so I went and kind of just like got up, like he was.
So you peed because he was peeing?
I peed next
Did you see
to
Newt's Newt?
Well, I wanted, that was my goal, was like
See little baby
maybe I
Gingrich?
could get a glimpse of his
Send
of Gingrich.
Newts.
Yeah, of the little speaker. I didn't see his dick, but I did pee next to him, and then I washed my hands right after him.
What was the peeing situation like? Urinal or a trough?
He used the urinal, and yeah, he didn't go in the cell.
And
Also,
I used the sink.
he was way bigger than I thought.
Oh
he
yeah,
was huge.
he's a whopper. Yeah.
7'2", 480.
Oh my god. That's one big Newt.
Yeah. He was that big.
I was a kid, so maybe
Yeah. What was that? 2009.
that was probably 2012.
Okay. Oh, I saw him in
wow.
2000. Yeah, I saw him in 2012
13.
because that was when he was running for president. My dad made me skip my basketball tournament to go to the Iowa caucus.
That rules.
And
God, that's crazy because so many dads just want their kid to be in a basketball tournament.
it was like if Troy Bolton was just like down with the program and his dad was like, no, dance for me.
Except for
Sad.
instead of dance, it was rule the world.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys do at the caucuses?
We pulled up to Des Moines, fresh as fuck, rolling deep,
Drip the fuck out.
drip the fuck out. My dad,
Bitches everywhere.
well, yeah, my dad was rolling with his bitch. Well,
Your mom.
my mom. Also, he had his eyes on one Michelle Bachmann, who was running for
God.
president.
We
at
pulled
the
up
time.
just flexing on the ops.
Oh yeah. Flexing on the ops, the Green Party. We fucking hated
Jill
them.
Stein.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, dude. They had a debate at the Iowa caucus. It was like Newt Gingrich, Mitt Romney flaked on it, but obviously usual suspects: Rick Santorum, Michelle Bachmann, Herman Cain, rest his soul.
Yeah.
The Cain train was there.
Damn, 999 plan.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. But yeah, anyways, then they had a like Q&A after, and I mean, you got to get a picture with Newt. So I think somewhere there's.
Did you guys get a
picture.
question in on the Q&A?
Is Newt short for anything?
Nutrient.
He's running nutritional facts. Yeah. He's running for office. You're just like, so what is Newt? Is that like short for something? Is that German? What does that come from?
Well, I was expecting something about foreign policy, but
No, it's not short for anything. No.
Who would you have voted for that year?
in my family, my dad was riding hard for Rick Santorum.
Yeah, baby.
Who actually won the Iowa caucus that year, fun fact. But we had like Rick Santorum shit in our front yard, and like people didn't like the Santorum sign. We would get ding dong ditch, we would get like egged and stuff, and like I didn't like know why people hated me so much.
We had an Obama yard sign in our yard, and yeah, my parents, Jewish liberals from the East Coast, they voted for Barack Obama 15 times each.
Wow.
But
Fake IDs.
yeah, they cheated. Classic thing. But no, we had an Obama yard sign, and there was a family down the street. I was like friends with the kid, but they were just like, they were super political Republicans, and so he shot our yard sign with an airsoft gun.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just shot holes in it.
Dang.
That's
It's like my dad was living inside that yard.
Yeah, your dad would have been so stoked at that. But it's so funny. It's like, we got this for free. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't like.
It's like he's got a
We're-
fun name.
We're still going to vote for him. Yeah.
Did he get in trouble for it? The
What?
kid?
I don't know.
That is like
No, that's
I don't know,
that's
dude.
Senator
You know what?
Josh Howley. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my parents aren't fucking snitches, dude.
Fair.
Of course
Hell
not.
yeah.
Of course he
Yeah.
didn't get in trouble. You know,
Yeah,
he did get.
shout out Randy and Janet.
Yeah, shout out to my mom and dad, dude.
Yeah,
They're
well-
great. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad ran into Obama once in Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah, he pulled up on him, tried to get him to like sign a petition.
What was the petition?
He tried to get the
Abortion?
president to sign a petition.
It was a then senator, the then senator.
Oh, okay.
of
I was
Illinois.
gonna say it's
The one guy that can do something about it.
yeah.
He doesn't need.
At the time, my dad was trying to get DDT
The pesticide.
the pesticide back in action in Africa.
God, that's such
Can I
a
ask
crazy
why?
thing.
Because the malaria was bad. The malaria was bad.
Isn't it true though that DDT is also toxic to humans? So even if you were killing the mosquitoes that are killing people, ultimately you'd be hurting people anyway.
Absolutely.
And that's probably what you tried to tell your dad.
I did not.
You probably used to really get into him and really stand up for yourself, huh?
No, it was like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, you stood up to him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It was crazy. He
What'd
was grilling me, trying to get Kanye West's number from me.
Oh, dude. Honestly, though,
Wait.
Kanye might have fucked with your dad.
Do you have Kanye West number?
You had Kanye West's number?
Do you have Kanye West's phone number?
No,
Could you
he
imagine
changed it. He changed it.
Kanye and your dad like on an album together.
Oh, yeah. it'd be
What?
crazy.
Kanye and Little Potential on an album.
Wow.
Oh,
well, that was the
dude.
problem. Yeah. So I met Kanye in October 2019 at a Starbucks in Calabasas.
Also, real quick, you need to talk about this on stage.
I'm chilling at Starbucks in Calabasas. Kanye walks in, and
What's he wearing?
he's wearing Jesus is King long sleeve
Ooh,
because
so
this is like a week
2019.
before Jesus is King drops.
Yeah.
So he walks in, and he's flanked by a swagged out Asian man and a sharply dressed British woman. They walk in.
I was also
and-
trying to think
Also,
of it.
yeah.
I was
just
trying-
Lane Maxwell, Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
the wildest crew.
Yeah, it was
I was about to
crazy.
say, like-
He was squatted up. It
Yeah.
was insane. But I just looked over to him and I said, "Much love, Kanye," and then his face absolutely lit up, and he said, "Thank you," and then I just like levitated over to him. He summoned me without saying anything, and then we like talked for 20 minutes, and then he invited me to his office.
You talked to him for 20 minutes?
Yeah, and then
Dude,
hung
it
out
gets
for
crazy.
like 2 hours.
I didn't know that part. I've heard the other part, dude.
Wait, you went to his office? You
Yes.
have told me this before. I
Yeah.
forget, though.
It's crazy. It's crazy you don't talk about this on stage.
So you went to Kanye's office.
I went to Kanye's office.
And I'm sure it wasn't really cool in there.
Oh, I mean, it was like a big like warehouse space. He was like, "Follow me." He hopped on a scooter, and then there was another scooter. So I'm just like scootering behind Kanye West.
Damn.
There was also one point where he
Wait, like a razor?
a Razor scooter.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
How do you not talk about this?
Yeah.
It's the funniest.
Because
Talk about it right now.
I feel like no
rules.
one's gonna believe it. You know.
I know, but dude, it happened.
It happened.
Rules. You
It
should
did
talk
happen.
about it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's keep going. Keep going.
So he like set me up like by like where these people were like cutting this documentary that was about to go out, and he was like, "All right, just hang out here." And he was like trying to get me like in touch with his cousin this whole time to like hook me up with a potential work opportunity in Cody, Wyoming,
Oh, at the ranch.
at the ranch.
yeah, dude.
So I was just like waiting to like get in touch with him, but he's like, in the meantime, hang out here, but like don't talk because they're working. And then like I'm just sitting here, meanwhile like Kanye's in his like wheelie chair just like spinning around on the phone. He's like, "If I were president of the United States."
Can you give us some of the platform?
I mean, he gave it to you in 2020.
It was all that, like
Wait.
just the.
Can I just, sorry. I want to know why he wasn't being completely swarmed in the Starbucks. Like,
Because he like goes there a lot.
whenever that was,
Yeah.
I feel like that now wouldn't happen. Like, I bet celebrities go out in public less now than they used
For
to.
sure.
And
But-
also Los Angeles, I figured people would be like having like scripts or throwing scripts and like mixtapes at him, like even at the start.
well,
you know what I mean?
I ended up throwing one at him.
Well, he
Well, they asked for my like
That's-
sample work.
Bro,
Yeah.
And
how
I
were you
did
feeling in that moment when they asked you for that?
Well, they
probably not that
Well,
good.
he wasn't asking for a mixtape. They were asking for like, I don't know, like,
production.
well, it was like he said PA. I didn't know if that was like production assistant or like personal assistant. So I was just like, okay, I'll just like be creative, whatever. So I like sent like my resume, like some of my like writing and like some of the music I had made to his cousin. And this is like after like we had like parted ways for the day. He was like, "Get in touch with my cousin and we'll circle back." So I get in touch with the cousin, and then he's like, "All right, we'll get in touch with you." And then like a few weeks pass, I don't hear anything. I reach out to the cousin, don't hear anything. But I still have Kanye's number because Kanye gave me his number. So I'm like, fuck it, got nothing to lose. I reach out to Kanye and was like, hey, thanks for, inviting me over and, bringing up that job opportunity. Still very interested, like, let's talk. And he's like, sorry, Steven, thanks for sending this. I'm super busy right now with the album release, but let's circle back in 2 weeks. So, like, I was just blown away that he responded. Like, 2 weeks on the dot, I sent another message back, recontextualizing the situation. And he was like, thank you for sending this, Steven, but I already have the position filled. And I was like, well, if there's anything else,
right.
I'm happy to help. And he's like, sorry, Steven, you are too creative to be my assistant.
Bro.
Damn.
I know that that's kind of awesome though at some level, right?
Yeah, for sure. He let me down like as cool as he could have.
I like how he also referred to you as Steven each time.
Yes. Yeah, he did. He like actually did.
That's so like professional. I don't know. That rocks.
When we were talking in Starbucks, he was like, just because I'm a black man, people want me to vote for Hillary Clinton. I'm like, well, you don't need to. You
vote for who you want to vote for.
Steven, that's so funny.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Bro, say exactly that.
I'm glad we're recording this.
Yeah, exactly that. That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, you vote for who you want to vote for.
Bob Marley was killed by the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You're like,
facts.
Tell me something I know. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah. And the craziest part probably is, so he invited me to the office and he drove. So I got in the back of his like matte black
he drove?
Lamborghini SUV. It was like a block away. So it was like very close. And he was listening to Joel Osteen.
That rocks.
He was listening to Joel Osteen.
I mean, God, is there anyone better than Kanye, dude?
Dude, it's
Joel
so
Osteen.
crazy.
Joel Osteen, yeah.
Yeah.
You know he walks around with armed guards?
Joel
That doesn't surprise
Osteen?
me.
Joel Osteen, yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere he walks, he's fucking, like, dude, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
He's like, hey, you, do you need shelter from a hurricane? Get in here.
Nah, the opposite.
Yeah, the opposite.
Damn, that is so crazy. You have told me a brief version of that story, but
It was like such like a crazy high, just like be in the presence that like when it didn't work out, it was like such like a withdrawal and a come down that I almost had to like distance myself like from this not squandered opportunity, just like,
No, it just didn't work out. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not you. He was fucking so manic at that.
you start
for
imagining like what it might be like, you know what I mean? And yeah, so to be let down.
Oh yeah,
would be tough.
but then like a few years later, he's making a lot of crazy comments and like
About who? Nick Higdon told me that when he was in school, what was it, middle school? The last day of school, Nick is sitting around. School doesn't fucking matter. Everybody's just hanging out the entire day waiting for school to be over. And Nick's going around to all his buddies. He's like, yeah, God, I don't even know if I'm going to be in school next year. And everybody's like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to be here. I guess I'm like sponsored by Red Bull now. So I'm about to like go out to LA this summer and just like fucking skate
you
for
just
them
said
and
this?
shit.
I was in 6th grade. All right,
Ride dirt bikes and shit like that.
Yeah. No, I was skateboarding. I was fucking.
Oh,
I was vert too.
oh,
I was
vert.
classic.
He was-
I was doing none of that street shit.
And then came back
Purist, yeah.
for the next school year and just acted like he never said that.
Oh, how was your summer? How was the Red Bull
dude,
factory?
a kid came up to me and asked me, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just the ultimate gaslight.
I mean, yeah, dude. Backside 180, fucking.
Wow.
Just walk
Dude, that
back.
is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get that to work on stage, but that is true.
I
I think it's the last time I like really lied, like really like went out there with a lie.
Besides that right now.
Okay, so the eclipse is coming up,
Mm-hmm.
right? Honestly, fellas, I'm pissed. I'm angry at the eclipse. Because I had an appointment with my boy to sun our assholes, and the eclipse is gonna ruin it.
The sun, our assholes.
But
for that 8-minute period.
Yeah, but
that was when we were gonna do it.
Yeah.
Actually, like a real question. What is sunning your asshole do
it's
for your asshole?
it's sort of good for your like masculinity, I believe is what it is.
I don't know if it's good for your masculinity.
No,
It's
that's what
good
I've
for
heard.
your mass.
I heard sunning your asshole is good for you. There's got to be some scientific thing about putting the sun on your asshole.
Yeah, I mean that's why they do it. It's like you never
Who's
like
they?
tan.
Yeah, who is they?
Me and the
Me and my
boys.
boy.
Is this just something you invented?
See you next week. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like the restart was good.
The restart was good.